Hello everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing character. Today, back out on Quarry. The plan's going to be during the daytime, I'm going to fish. At nighttime, you may notice here that the campfire is going. I did buy supplies for tea. I made a little bit of it, and I'm going to take the nighttime to finish making that. I'll pause through that because you definitely don't want to watch it. Nice Arctic char there. And I'll make the tea that I need, and we'll go from there. Only difference in setup I'm doing today is I put the Aquila 4G over on rod 3. Other than that, same setup as yesterday. I did make a couple pieces of tea, couple of thermoses of tea. About 100, I made 3 of them. And then I did catch one tiny perch before we got started too, so nothing really to go over. There was a small client-side patch. I don't see any patch notes, so I don't know what was in it. They did also announce that there is a sale, so if you are interested in buying gold or premium, there is, I believe it was a 25% off sale going on through the end of the week, through the 29th of May at 2 a.m. Eastern or Central European time. 8 p.m. Eastern on the 28th, so Sunday, U.S. time. And then they also will double happy hour if you are a premium member. So what that means is you'll get 2 hours of happy hour. If you don't know what happy hour is, it's bonus XP for fish, bonus skill up chances for float fishing or cooking or lure making or anything like that. Spin fishing, since I'm on my spin character. There's another decent little Arctic. 2 kilo Arctic, so basically gets almost double XP, 4,600 bonus. So far, not a bad day. Fish over on 1. Looks like a smaller fish. Oh! Right as I lifted it out of water. That's frustrating. Perch, so not a big deal, but I just think the fish got away. Especially when I'm using the best games in the best games in the hook, the best hooks in the game. And around here, go back out the deep hole on this side and see what I'm going to do next. Thought I was better. I just turned my head to the right there to try and look at the rod in real life. Oh, it's Monday. Another smallish perch. Any perch. Again, if you haven't played since yesterday, if you release a fish, you get a 6-piece of cake. And what else did? Got a 6-piece of cake, and I forgot what the other thing was. But you have to release 1 fish between now and the end of June, basically. That. I haven't done that on this character. I did that over on the other character. Oh, way to go, Tucker. Way to go. Made it look like an idiot. At least it was recorded. I'm wondering if the patch had something to do with the weird shader issue I saw yesterday. There was a lot of weird stuff being reported in Discord yesterday after the patch, so with there being no patch notes, kind of hard to know what happened. I didn't look through the Discord. I haven't had time. May take a peek through that while brewing tea tonight. Gamer Minus doing good over on Donits. Small Laker. Could release that one. I saw that Arctic char chasing it. It might be a pike, actually. Yeah, it's a pike. Marker pike. Looks like a small fish here. Yep, baby Laker. So, release the fish. You get the bonus 6 pieces of cake. And it looks like some sort of little trophy thing for your house. That's celebrating 6 years of Russian fishing for. I definitely haven't been playing 6 years. Probably, I'd have to go back. I definitely started before the world on the US side started shutting down for COVID. So probably 2019 is when I started. I took a year or two off and came back. And came back pretty hard when I did. Recording the videos, and the rest is history. That looks like a nice Ventus. 287 grams and bonus spin fishing, 74%. Something unlocks spin fishing at 75. Texas rig, which isn't horrible. The Mindy. Small one. Ooh, big old perch. Don't think it's trophy, but it's a nice one. 824. Only halfway to a trophy. Like a decent Arctic char. I always think they're bigger than they really are. Still 1,000 XP though. Not a lot of silver, but good XP. Big-eyed. 661. small perch. You only watched my spin fishing character. They did add this rarity of species to fish. Pretty much everything we've gotten so far is common, I bet. Now if we hook a quarry char, or maybe a rainbow, or a brown trout, those might show up as rare. Unlike me running into the wall, that never shows up. It happens every freaking episode. I didn't get it back in trolling. That's a nice pike. 2.5 kilo pike. Like 1100 XP. Fishers. That's a good name. Well, at least I didn't run into the shore of the wall this time. I ran into a random log out in the middle of the lake. Almost said I ran into a random lake out in the middle of the log. I almost shouldn't be recording. Brain's not with it today. It is what it is. Wonder if they updated the patch notes from yesterday. It looks like they added a little bit to it. And it looks like the only thing they added was fish migration took place at the Norwegian Sea. Notes. Thought there might be more, but reading through it, it's the same thing. Added a few new reels. Sounds like they're really expensive from what I saw. Small pike. Actually haven't looked at the new reels yet. A small perch. Made a lot of changes to Norwegian Sea, which doesn't surprise me. They did add crabs. 2 different species. Edible and red king crabs. What did they? New reels that I mentioned. Species rarity, increase the sinking speed for marine bottom rigs. Added some new bait crafting recipes. And increase the number of experience points for Greenland halibut, Atlantic halibut, and northern white. So nothing major for this character. For higher level characters, they did implement the challenges, or what do they call? What do they usually show up as? Yeah, challenges for marine fishing. We completed some of these, even though we haven't really gone fishing like that. Classic spinning, catch a big tame and using a lure rig. I thought Oh, catch trophy fish, that's why. Nice Vendus there. Smallish. It was a marker liker. Bigger than I thought it was. Small perch. Another small laker. Another marker laker. I did not expect that one to be a marker. That's a good sound. Granted, I didn't have... Oh, ghost snap. Let's see if we can free this. And I'm not... I'm sad now. Basically, I'm glitched through the world, I think. Hoping if I tug at it a different direction, it'll pop off whatever it's stuck on. Nope, not gonna do so. I'm gonna have to relog. All right, well, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and park the boat, and then we'll go take a pause. I'll finish making my tea so I don't have to buy another log because they're expensive here for firewood. And then I'll log out and be back here in a few minutes. But since I have to log out anyway, y'all don't want to watch that. I guarantee you that. You don't want to watch me make tea because it's not fun. For those who've never seen it, I'll make a batch before pausing. So you have to buy tea bags and a firewood logging matches. Firewood logging matches come from the hardware store. Tea bags come from the grocery store. You come over here, you light the fire. You press E again. Hot tea. You need the tea kettle as well if you don't already have it. And you hit make. And now you know why I'm not going to record this. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to make the 100 batches I have and log out and back in. We'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back out on the water. I did finish making the tea. Went from 31%, 31 point something percent up to 39.2%. Somehow I did fail to make one batch of tea. I guess I dropped the thermos. I don't know. Failing to brew tea has always been a how the hell does that happen in my mind? So I did take a quick look at the cafe before I got out. There are 2 perch orders, one of which we already have filled. I didn't look at the price on it because it was plenty time. It was tiny perch, 50 gram plus perch. So definitely had that filled. And then there was also a 3 kilo pike order. So I did switch rod 1 over to the snatcher that we've been using over at Volkov. And we'll see if we can't get the 3 kilo pike. That's going to be a stretch, but worth a try. And I put the one that has 1/0 hooks on for that. It's a little bit early to get back out on the water, but figured I might as well. Was looking at the chat message for Madman. Evidently, there's a forum challenge going on. I think I actually saw that, and it's over at Amber, so not going to affect this character or really any of my characters. This character it'll be a stretch, may have Amber unlocked by the end of the week. I doubt it. And we need 700,000 XP. Doing math in my head right. 670,000 basically. Nice. 669, nice. 666 devil. I'm still surprised I only have 11 trophies on this account. I figured I would have gotten more. Little Vindy, I think. Up for the perch. Not a 3 kilo pike. Decent perch though. 546 gram perch. I did get back in the boat after brewing tea and tried the go snag, and it was still go snagged, whatever. And so I did relog to fix that because I don't agree with losing equipment to a bug, really. If it was a snag, I might have kept going because there was an opportunity to release it, but because it was go snag, no opportunity. There's one of the 3 kilo pikes. Nice. But because there was no opportunity to right click free it, I'm not going to cut equipment and lose it because of that crap. Ooh, a 7. 2.411. 14,000 XP. Nice fish. That's also still a common. Wow. Curious what an uncommon fish is now. I've yet to catch one. Probably whitefish, quarry char, char. Maybe some of the carps here. I don't know. Brown trout, maybe. Pellets. Pellets are so rare, I forgot about them until I just saw them there. And they didn't used to exist on this lake. I spent a lot of time here in the past. Small laker. Couch with me now. Was checking the email that you probably just heard the phone big noise over. Four-legged thing, a head scratch while recording. I have to plug my mouse in here in a second. I'm going to finish the turn at least first. I think that's what it means when it starts flashing colors like it is. It's showing 5% remaining. So it's almost dead. Trying to dig my cord out. And I'm sitting on it. Go. Plugged in now, charging. I'm not doing what I want to be doing. Way too far wide. Yep. Oh, fishy fish. When I got back in the boat, I had a day and 9 hours left. So will probably be the last time at Quarry before I go do something different. I don't know what I'm going to do different. May go over to Volkov. Wouldn't mind going back and doing some wacky fishing over at Donitz. .5 kilo Laker. Not a 3 kilo perch. Not a 3 kilo perch. Not a 3 kilo pike. But 173 gram Arctic trout. Ooh. I don't know if that came through on the video, but I just had some bad video lag. Yep, forgot I rebooted. Some reason for me on multiple computers, the Epic Game Store causes massive video issues, lags, spikes, things like that. Went ahead and killed that off. Actually, on my desktop computer, killing my AMD video driver when I was playing certain games. When I finally killed Epic Game Store, I had no more video driver crash. Weird. Nice 150 gram Bendis. Come on, give me another 3 kilo pike. I think that cafe order is like 200 silver by itself. And 70, something like that. Love that. Small perch. No. Why am I hitting a wall there? I'm miles from it. Hello. Keep in mind, this is a reasonably sized rod. It's only 9 kilos. This is probably between 2 and 3 is going to be my guess. Maybe 4, 2.5. Oh, still 2,500 XP though because of the happy hour. I will keep that for sure. Catch a fish. Small fish. It's a Ventus. It's a decent Ventus. Glad I checked these because I didn't think there was anything on either of them. And there's this baby perch. Actually a bigger perch than I thought it was going to be. On the wrong side of the rock. It's Dragonland, evidently. Pickle Boy. That might be name of the day. On big pike. Small perch. Flock of perches is a good name too. Looks like a decent fish on. That's a small Arctic. 1400 XP, not a marker. I wonder why this account is so far ahead of my float account. Or I'll get trophy fish that are 100 XP points. Fish on. Hey, am I lagging? I don't know what's going on, but for some reason Microsoft Edge keeps running even though I've killed it. Can't figure out why. And of course, it like using Chromium nowadays, it's got some sort of a memory leak in it. I just realized it was using 3 gig of memory. It wasn't even running. Running in economy mode. What the hell that means? Something you can't actually disable from what I've seen. Yeah, I freed up a lot more than 50 gig of memory, killing it too. Another small perch. Right where I want to be. Still getting some graphic stutter. Lock the wheel. Luckily just a Vendus, hopefully. It's not a worthless tiny perch. Worthless tiny Vendus. Didn't mean to stop the boat. Scratching my face with my left hand and hit 2 on the numpad with my right hand, but that evidently stops. Acts like a S key. Small Vendy. Probably need to turn here. Looking at that message I got. C, not space. Small Laker. Got one of the guys on my team working tonight, so making sure he doesn't need any help. Like a good manager does. Marker Laker. I only got my hopes up on that big pike when we first started the second day here, but not looking good for another one. May go back around the island. Getting a lot of smaller fish recently over here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Head towards the island. I don't know how long this fish was on. Wasn't pulling at all. Didn't actually realize it was there. It's Vindus. Maybe a small laker. No, it's a decent size. Small fish. Oh, get stuck in the tree. Marker Mindy. Decent laker here. 1 to 2. 1.76. Small laker. 250. This. Feeling comfortable over there? Oh, I've been logged in for an hour. Happy hour just ended. I think I'm going to need to reboot. Thought I rebooted before this, but I don't think I actually. Oh no, did. This is our life now. And of course, happy hour is already over. Which actually might be a good thing because depending on what species of fish this is going to take a bit. While we may get a bunch of XP at the end, I don't know if we're going to make as much as if we caught a bunch of the smaller fish that we already did. Laker. I can just barely see it. I don't know if it's showing up on YouTube or not, obviously. There's a compression and things like that. Okay. Sorry for the it's okay. Sounded like a firework or something went off outside and the dog freaked out for a second and was talking to him and didn't get to the mute button in time. Dog was more important. I think they're clearing birds from the airport, which isn't all that far from me. That or someone just got home and closed a car door. I couldn't tell which. I slammed it. Or someone's being an idiot and shooting fireworks off, all of which are possible. And that's going to wrap things up for the day. Oh, this game. Had good tension on it and it still popped out. Never freaking happened. Man, that makes me mad. Also, 2 freaking misfit or fish gotaways this episode. I don't know. I don't understand it. I got a horrible ratio. I'm using good hooks, so just frustrating. Wasn't shift clicking or anything. Had tension on it. Was the hook? 1.4 kilo Laker. I am heading back to 4. Hey, it's about time anyway. I'm a little bit upset right now. I even had it out of the water too. That's what makes me. I lifted it up out of the water. And it still just spit the fish. Decent rainbow. 1.919. I'm curious, are rainbows considered? No, they're also common. Pass this. Unable to complete, yet it's in my hand. 220-gram weekly world record pike on telestick. All right. We got 53 fish in 53 minutes. Not too bad. Including 2 fish gotaways. So here with the 6 worthless perch. Well, our 6 smallest for 1163. Didn't get 8 big old perch. Didn't get 5 big Venices. Only got 2. No graylings. That's a new one. Only got 1 for that. 120 silver. So not quite as good as I thought. And didn't get a trophy. We'll take the 12 silver, whatever it was there. And with the remaining 47 fish, I'm going to say we're over 200 silver. I'm very wrong. That is a horrible day. That is absolutely horrible. 137 silver. So 150 silver for the day. Not the best day, but it is what it is. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back on the float ferry. We'll be back on the float fishing character tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.